So, one more thing. It's funny because I know a lot of people, and they say, you shouldn't focus on the past, you shouldn't focus on the future, you should live in the moment, right? I just found out yesterday from Criskets that dogs have an attention span of like 20 seconds, or a memory of 20 seconds, right? So she was saying, if you're in the car with your dog, and you're driving to the park, and you get to the park, your dog doesn't remember, your dog doesn't remember how it got to the park, it just knows it's at the park and it's happy to be there. So it's truly living in the moment. And that's a beautiful thing. But I believe you have to know the past. You have to study the past and worry about the future. Don't make it all your time, but you need to devote a nice amount of time to doing so. Because if you don't understand the past, then you're just going to be repeating something and not knowing you're repeating it and following the same steps of failure that somebody else, it may be success, but you'll be following the exact same steps as someone else. And then when something happens, you're confused. Like, I should have known, I should have done better. If you study the past and focus on learning from something that someone's already done, you could just avoid steps 1 through 9 and go straight to step 10, right? Because my thing is, I believe there's 2 ways to obtain wisdom, right? Through someone else's experience and through your own, right? Like if you have a fire, like a stove. Little kids love touching stoves. If you have a stove and you tell your son, hey, the stove is hot, he's still going to touch it because he doesn't know what hot means. He doesn't know what that means. He's going to touch it and realize, ow, and no longer touch the stove again unless he's a little off. He could have learned through your experience that the stove was hot, but he had to learn through his own experience. And some things you don't want to learn through your own experience, right? Like if someone tells you, oh, jumping from a 2-story building head first really hurts, you're not going to try it, but people are quick to say, oh, you shouldn't, I don't date this person. I've dated someone just like that before. And they're like, oh, no, it's fine, this person's different. And they end up with the exact same results. And it's like, just too many people, in my opinion, don't focus on learning from past mistakes of other people. Because learning from your own mistakes is easy. Depending on who you are, but it's easy, per se, to just learn from your own mistakes. Your own failures are easy to learn from, but someone else's failures, a lot of times, people get that hubris in them. They get that mentality, oh, well, you failed because of this. You're you. I'm not you. Or you're not me. And it's that arrogance, that hubris that just causes a person to repeat the same mistakes as someone else, and it's idiotic. So I just feel, the reason why I'm saying this is that I really feel that people should take the time to focus on the past a bit, just to learn from it. Because if you start repeating the exact same thing, it's just a cycle, an endless cycle. And it's not until someone rewrites it or erases, the mistakes you're making now to push you to be great, where you actually achieve that greatness. Yeah, that's something about that.